What's good? Chef Paulo here with another video, and today we're making French toast. I'm going to do a jerk French toast. So you see I got my seasoning here. I'm going to spice it up a little bit, maybe use some hot honey, and then we're also going to make a homemade sausage to go along with it. You know, brunch vibes. We're by the lake, beautiful weather, not too hot, not too cold. So give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. Boom, bam, bing, bang, bang.
Chef Paulo is the champion cook in your town. Outside of skills, he's just fun to be around. Dependable and mobile, quick to reach your door. You lick your fingers and ask for more.
Okay, so we're gonna use this fire log here. So as you can see, this is just like, I guess like a lighter. It normally breaks apart real easy. Okay, and we get that in here. And then I got some fire sticks, just to make the fire go a little bit easier. And some, you could use regular wood, but I don't have it, so I'm using these hickory wood chunks. So you see, we put them in here and we just go around the edges. Okay, the reason why we're going around, we want to get like a nice little balance going. Okay, so you could use regular firewood. Like I said, we didn't have any. I had to stop at Walmart and grab these. All right, so I normally have these out here for my jerk chicken, and then I'm using some lump charcoal. So this is just to have the fire, we don't want it too hot, so we want it to sit on something, so like a flat surface. And guess what, guys, I didn't bring a lighter, so what I'm gonna do is use my regular lighter, try and light one of these firewoods here. Hopefully I could do it. Guess what? We have some lighter fluid. We'll just put some on the edge of that right there for now. And then I'll get back and finish it up. Alright, so look here. Let's light that. So we light this, get this under. I don't want to burn my hands off. And then I'll add the lighter fluid. See? I'm brilliant, guys. I get it on the outside and get everything lit up. So there we go. So while we have the fire going and brewing up, we're gonna go ahead and cut up our stuff for the sausages and make our little patties, and then we'll go ahead and make the French toast after that. Okay, so now that's a fire. Okay, so as usual, I forgot the fennel. Okay, so normally we would have fennel to make these sausages. We don't have it, so we're just going to use what we have. We have parsley, we have some dill, and we have some rosemary. Okay, and we're going to just make this real fast and easy. Just going to chop these up because I don't need all of that. One big thing. Okay. Alright, so here goes the parsley, the dill, and the rosemary. Guys, when you're making sausage, breakfast sausages, dill is not necessary as fennel is necessary. But I forgot this fennel. And that's just how it goes. When you cook outside and you're grabbing stuff, running to go, you're going to forget things. Alright. So let's just get that in here real quick. And then we're gonna do the shallots, which of course, if you want to make this even much faster, you just bring some onion powder, garlic powder, it's all the same. You don't need to worry about it. And now we're just gonna cut these just little thin pieces. That's it. And just dice them up as much as we can. Okay. it up. All right, so here we just put it in the same exact container. And then these are just peppers, regular sweet peppers. We could have used red pepper flakes, but guess who forgot the red pepper flakes? That's right, yours truly. Okay, and then just chop these up real fine. It's beautiful weather out here today. Let me tell you something. Normally out here, it's either too hot or too cold. And then we got the almighty Scotch bonnet, okay? Now, the way I do the Scotch bonnets, I just kind of go around it because I don't want the seeds just yet, okay? I just want that nice hot flavor of the Scotch bonnet. I tell you guys this all the time. The seeds is for another time, not right now. Okay. All right. And then we're just going to put this in here. Real simple. 1, 2, 3. And then we got salt. I did forget my Italian seasoning, which is just as good. But the fennel is a problem. I know I'm talking about it a lot, but it's a big deal. All right, guys. We go ahead and get the sausage. All right, so we have some sausage. I just got this freshly ground. This is pork sausage that I got here, freshly ground pork sausage. And how you could tell that it's freshly ground is you see all that fat content that's in there still. Look at it, it's beautiful. So all we're gonna do with this is simply take our parsley, peppers, dill, everything. I want all of that in it, the shallots, everything, right? Season that up. And then we're gonna get some Italian seasoning. Put in there. Look at that. Don't be afraid. You need this thing to taste good. And now this is some kosher salt that I have. It's very nice. You got to be careful because it's coarse, okay? So it's going to be a little bit more salty if you use too much when the salt melts out and renders out. And that's it. And I have a little bit of black pepper. And we're done, guys, for the most part. So all we got to do now is go ahead and make some little patties and then wait for our fire to be ready. So here we just go, and this I'm just making nice little breakfast patties like that. Okay, so we just go ahead and make a bunch of those and then have a little drink for a little bit. Okay, gotta have something to drink. So some of them I make like this, and I might even do a few little roly-polies. See, the little roly-polies like your regular sausages. And we're done. All right, guys, give me a couple minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, I need to just a little bit of that flame. Okay. All right, so now that we've outed the flame a little, let's get this on there. We want to get that skillet as hot as possible. I want it too hot. That's why you saw what I did. I didn't let the coals get really white hot because it's real easy for these skillets. They really hold heat really well and they get a lot hotter than we really need it. So I'm gonna just add a little. I brought some avocado oil with me and we'll use that as the fat. And then, you know, luckily that pork has fat in it, so hopefully it doesn't burn too much. But if it does, what we'll have to do is just be taking it on and off a little bit. All right, so I'll get some more water because we just want to douse these flames just a little. We don't want it too much. So that's why you always got to have your water, guys. Don't need a lot. Just enough to kind of put that flame out. So what's really catching fire right now is that log. So if you see what I just did, I put some water in there and it's already bubbling up. So that means it's getting kind of where we want it to be, okay? Listen, man, we're outside and we're just having fun. This doesn't have to be nothing special. There's no special way, wrong, right way to do this. You just do it. Just get it done. That's the key. So, let me see. Yep, that's hot. All right, guys. We're gonna get a little of our oil in there. And let's get these sausages in. You didn't hear a great sizzle because the pan is not that hot, but there's a reason for me. I don't want it to be overly hot, like I said. So we're just getting all of our sausages in there. And I know that this side seems like a hotter side because it's making more noise. Okay? We'll go ahead and let that go. And then we'll keep on turning them just like you do at the house. Okay, so you know, Macallan 12, 15, 25, my favorite alcohol right now. So we're gonna take a little bit of this whiskey just to give it a little flavor. This is the one with the sherry oak case. Just a little flavor. We don't want it to go too crazy. Whoa. Let's get these turned so they got a nice crisp on them, as you guys can see. And we get them turned. And okay, so you can see that this one is a little bit more crisp, so that means that we have more heat on this side of the pan than we do over there. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just take these a little bit over and switch them out. See? Yo, did you see how that thing flamed up, man? Yo, I was like, yo, my God! I was out of there. All right, so there. So these are coming along beautiful. And then I'll put these ones that are a little bit more cooked on this side over here, and the less ones over here. All right, go. Let's get that flame out. Want that flame out. Don't want it burning my stuff. Okay, so the flame is out now. Everything is perfect. And this is the part where you sit down and you have a little drink to yourself. You know what I mean? Let's see if these are done. They've been on there a little bit. See that? Look at that. Now what I'm gonna do, for me, I just break it. And then we'll know if it's done. There you go, perfectly cooked. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
So, taste test. It could be cooked perfectly, but if it doesn't taste good, what's the sense? Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? Surprisingly, it doesn't miss the dill. I mean the fennel. I like mine with fennel for it to have a real sausage taste, but this is just as good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna eat this piece too. Fantastic. All right, so what we're gonna do with this, we're gonna take this off, put it down below, and then go ahead and get the French toast ready. So we'll be finished. Fantastic. Now we're gonna go ahead and make the French toast because we pretty much had the sausages done. And of course I forgot sugar. You know, I like to put brown sugar in my French toast. I didn't have any. So right now I got about 6 eggs right here. And we have jerk seasoning. That's what's gonna make it a little bit different. We have some nutmeg, some vanilla extract, a little bit of cinnamon, gotta have that, and half and half. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the half and half in there first, okay, and then the eggs. Of course, I had to drop a shell in there. You know how it goes. You can never crack an egg without dropping a shell. It's impossible. Okay, so go ahead and get all of these eggs in there. We're using 6 eggs right now because I got some more people coming that should have been here already. They're not, but they did call and confirm. So once the video's going, we gotta finish the video. We can't worry about who's coming and who's not coming, who's here, who's not. All right, so we got about 6 eggs in there, and we're just gonna go ahead and stir these up. With the half and half. And I tell you what, this is gonna be delicious, even though we don't have any sugar. Because what I have to offset that sugar is some hot honey instead of maple syrup. So here we have some vanilla extract. I'm gonna put like a teaspoon in there. Just a little bit of nutmeg. Now normally you should have fresh nutmeg. This flies crazy. And some cinnamon. Gotta have that cinnamon taste. But the star of our show today is our jerk seasoning, okay? So we're gonna add our jerk seasoning to this. And go ahead and get that stirred in there really, really nice. Okay? Now, after we have this stirred in, eggs is nice. We gotta get our most spectacular thing, which I forgot, is we're using hardo bread, okay? This is HTB's hardo bread. You can find any hardo bread, Yummy, anyone that you like. So this is really Caribbean style, okay? So we're using jerk seasoning, which is a little bit different, and we're actually using hardo bread. So right now, I'm gonna take the hardo bread, take a couple slices, and just get that in there, let that soak in for a minute. Do 2 at a time. Okay. And while I'm letting this soak, let me go get the other. Look at this, guys. See, this is real cooking. That's an eggshell. Found it. Try to hide from me, but we're here with you. Let me close this up. Once the flies out here, you're by the lake, you will have flies. I don't know, a lot of people shoot YouTube videos and I never see any kind of insects, flies, anything like that. And I'll be like, how the hell do they do that? It's almost impossible. You know what I mean? But we keep it real here, man. I'm not editing none of this stuff. I'm gonna just show you how it is. So, and after we let these eggs sit, these toast sit for a little bit, get it out and put it in here. Okay, put it in here. And then let me just do 2 more for now, because I actually like to double these up, man. So we're gonna get 2 more. And you want these to soak, I'm gonna tell you, maybe for about, you know, 2 minutes or so. That's the best, what I've found. You don't want it too soggy, because if it gets too soggy, then it just becomes wrong, and everybody will know that it's wrong. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's just wrong. Get this out of the way. This butter that we have is called the butter of Parma. This is imported Italian butter, okay? So it's the butter of Parma and imported Italian butter. It's absolutely delicious. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It has a date on there that you got to use it by, and I highly recommend it if you can find it. Let's get this butter in here. Okay. Now, see how it's burning a little bit? The pot is a little too hot, so you want to bring it off of there just a little bit. We don't want that butter to burn too much. Okay, let's get it back on there, and let's get our breads in. All right, that's one set. All right, so let's go ahead and let this cook up for a couple minutes. Turn it flame. So what I realized, I don't have an even so since it's not even, let's lift up this pan and see where our, so this is a little too high on this side, bring it over here, and there we go. Should be a little bit more even. Get this over here, and there we go. And let that go. Just let that go ahead and cook, guys. This is the best way to do this. It's just beautiful out here. It's actually gorgeous, man. I don't know how else to explain this to you guys. Yep, that side is coming along nice. Oh, these are looking beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. Look at that. Now normally what I would have done, and I should have done, is before I even dip that bread, I should have toasted it, right? Especially the hard bread. It's nice when you put a little toast on it. Just put it on here on a dry pan. So when the pan was on there, before we put in any kind of fat, you just go ahead and toast it real quick. It's absolutely delicious that way, man. I'm telling you. And we go ahead and let these cook for a little bit and crisp up real nice. And then we're gonna have our French toast. We'll eat this with some hot honey. I got some fruits over there. You saw the Macallan 12. We actually even have some red stripe sorrel beer. That's what I'm gonna really finish this off with once it's done. So there you go. Jerk, hardo bread, French toast. Come on, man. Come on. Hey guys, these are just about done. Take these off. So this is hot honey, and I'll do another video showing you guys how I made this hot honey. And let's just get this on there. Look at that. Wow. I want it on everything. Okay. And then we have the red stripe sorrel beer. This is what I'm gonna be drinking with it. And then, of course, a little more dab of jerk seasoning just on there to finish it off. And we're done. That's it. Man. Yeah, time to eat, guys. Look at that. Let me just turn it because the sun is the other way. There we go. Look at that. Delicioso. It's the taste test. Let's see. hot, honey. Let's see. Wow. After cooking a long cooking early in the morning, we're going out for a quick little ride just on the lake. You catch anything? Let's see what they got here. Did you get anything? Holy, it's a real fisherman, guys. Not like y'all. Let me tell you something. Let me give y'all an honest truth. I ain't never caught a fish a day in my life. Never.
Cook one.
Yeah, I cook a lot of fish. Been fishing, but never got nothing. Yeah, there we go. All right. Made my videos. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. French toast with jerk seasoning. So I jerk French toast using Ardo bread and homemade breakfast sausage. Plus we got to go out on the beautiful lake.